talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I know y'all probably can't hear me. I'm in the car wash. Yeah, I'm cheap. I'm not getting my car washed. Damn. Everybody probably eating dinner. Getting the car washed right now. Sorry about the noise. Yo, what up with it? I see y'all. Hey, thanks for chiming in. Hey, Bubba, you already know. Stunner, I got you, my boy. Yeah. What's good? Civilized, I got you. Hey, be good. I'm in the car wash right now, yo. I'm like one of these little car washes. Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all good? Y'all had a good day at work today? Was y'all productive today? Shit, I was real productive today. Yeah, right now I'm writing this piece on David Benavidez and Morel. I'm writing this piece right now. Let's see. I'm just here. I'm gonna see what kind of questions y'all got today, man. Crawford all the way. Yo, I feel you. It's hard to see this guy lose, man. It's just hard to see it. Like he's always been able to figure it out. Yo, what's this thing? What y'all see this I think it's Blue Blood reported it about this supposed clause in Kid Austin's contract, something about the weight. I'm here to tell Schofield Shakur got the same thing in his contract. So whatever weight he can't come over, hey, it's both of y'all, man. Yeah, they both got the same thing. The WBC, if you don't know, the WBC, they implemented some new rules. Of course, they got the 30-day or 3-month weigh out, 30 days, and then they got I think it's a 7-day weigh in or whatever. You got to weigh a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? So, they're complaining about that, and then now I think added a stipulation. I don't know when did they add this, but now you can't come over 10 pounds, well, 10% of the total weight the next day. So that's like, think about it. If you weigh 140, that's 14 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I know they 135 pounders, but still, that's 14. That's a lot of weight. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he tripping about, if anything. Shakur got the stipulation in his contract as well. So, but yeah, what's good? Oh yeah, IBF Pete. Nah, I don't duck nothing. I don't duck no smoke. Tim, what advice would you give to inspire a world champion? To an inspiring world champion? Bruh, no shortcuts. No shortcuts. Of course, you got to be talented. You got to have the backing and support. You got to have great matchmaking. That's extremely important. Great matchmaking. You got to have a great team, a great system. You have to have a great coach, excellent coach, and you got to work your ass off. What's going to separate you from the next man is how hard you work. Of course, the talent is extremely important as well. But man, I won. Look, I won 5 world championships. I did have skill, but a lot of it was my determination. I wanted to win, and that's I figured it out. I was able to figure it out to win these matches. So, I would say work your ass off. Don't take any shortcuts. You got to do more than the other guy. Fights are won inside the gym. They not just produced overnight. They won inside the gym. So that's the advice I give you, bro. I mean, work on your skills, study your craft, study your game, and learn how to deal with different styles. See, I was more well-rounded in a sense. It wasn't one particular thing that I did extremely well. It was just I just know how to combat. I knew how to fight. Different styles. It didn't matter what it was. When I got with Joel Diaz, in a sense, he taught me how to deal with the pressure. He taught me how to deal with that Mexican style. Him and Antonio Diaz. I used to spar Antonio all the time. He used to come in and roughhouse me and stuff. So I got accustomed to that You know, he on the south of California, south side of California, Southern California at that. And so I got accustomed with that type of style. So I was able to deal with that, man. But, you know, boxing wise, IQ, I had that even in the amateur. So yeah, I was able to deal with many styles. Let's see, Champ living in, yep, is doing lives. Let's go. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, you know, everybody right now is they either eating right now or chilling with the family. So we got 49 people in the building right now. It's cool. No cap, the Desert Storm nickname badass and original. Yo, yeah, you know that's funny. Um, who was I listening to? I was listening to Fabulous. I was a huge Fabulous fan growing up, and so I listened to Fabulous, and that's where I came up. I don't know who the DJ was. I'm not sure. Somebody can tell me in the comment section, but it was like DJ Desert. It was like Desert Storm, and I was like, damn, that shit rings a bell. I like that, and I just took the name and ran with it. I'm from the dirty desert, Palm Springs. Let's see, pound for pound, probably even do 10 push-ups. Yeah, you right about that. You versus Amir Khan. Khan who wins? Who win? Nah, I don't think so. Brooklyn in the house. What up with it? Yo, what up with it? I see you. Yeah. All right, I'm just checking out. Entertaining is what matters. Entertaining is what matters. You got to entertain. Hell yeah. Bradley, what's the hardest style fight that you had problems against? Hardest style fight I had problems against were relentless, like relentless pressure guys that were extremely relentless, that can put the pressure on me, not let me breathe, not let me think, and not give me the space I need to be able to think and outthink them. So I would have struggled against guys like Juan Diaz. He was a tough one. Rios, if Rios was back in his prime, I probably would have struggled against a guy like Rios, man. Rios was a savage. Madonna, probably, you know, it would have been a tough battle. I'm not saying I couldn't win those matches, but I'm just saying it would have been a very, very tough fight for me. As you can see, when I fought Peterson, that was a style that, you know, Peterson was coming forward and being aggressive. You go back and watch that fight, you know, Pavatnikov, you know, see that style, you know what I mean? He can punch hard. He came forward. He's all up in my grill. I box as much as I can, but sometimes, you know, when you're boxing, you just can't move around all night. You know, that's tiring to be able to move all night. You got to stand there and exchange sometimes. And, you know, I chose the wrong spot sometimes to exchange with Pavatnikov, and it made me pay. You know, and then I was in a mental battle then too. So I was going through a whole hell of a lot. So yeah, that pressuring style, your style, yeah, reminds me of a little military. Yep, with the quickness. Yeah, with that quickness, athleticism, get in and out. Yep. Sean Porter would have been a tough fight. That's facts. Sean Porter would have been a tough fight. Yep. Civil like K9. Hell yeah. K9. That's, yeah. Sean Porter was grimy. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Brittany, let's see. Hey, Tim. Hold on. Dang, what happened to that one? Oh, that message got retracted. Oh, my bad. I was waiting on. I was gonna read that one. Do low blows exist in women? No, that's funny. You beat Pavatnikov, although you took some punches. Well, Pavatnikov, again, it was more so my mental. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to prove to the fans that I was a true champion. Out of all the criticism I took after that Pacquiao fight, you know, I would say the biggest I would say criticism that I felt that was disrespectful was that people didn't call me a champion. It was like, you're a fake champion. I'm like, yo, I'm a real fucking champion. So I'm gonna show y'all tonight. And you know, I did, and you know, the fans came back on the team. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hey Tim, the guy that you beat, Tim Tszyu, Brock, he seems like a strong, powerful fighter. Does he have a high ceiling to you, or was it just a lucky night for him? Well, look, I think it's a combination. I think he can punch. He used the right style for Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu always his defense wasn't always that great. And Tim Tszyu is brave. He's too brave at times. Keeps his head right down the middle a lot of the times. Don't really move his head, upright style. So sooner or later he's gonna get clipped. But Multazaliev is strong. He's a beast. He's definitely a beast, and I think he needs to be respected. Um, I would say he's big. Got long arms. But I do see some limitations as well. His defense isn't that great. He can punch, but on the return, his defense got to be great. And I think that if he gets in there with somebody that's a little bit more technically sound than he is, then he will struggle. He'll struggle against that with the power as well. So, I think his ceiling is cool. I think he's championship level, but I do see somebody beating him in the future for sure. I would say that. Yep. Man, damn. Let me see. Yeah, DIL87. It says, Tim, how would you do against the new generation 140s and 147s? You were probably one of the most rugged fighters I've seen. Desert Storm. Desert Storm. I like that. Anyways, I appreciate the super chat for real. I appreciate that. Love that. Boom. Yo, this generation right here is a bit different. They're a little bit more vocal on Twitter and all that stuff, man. I'm not one of them social media guys. I don't even run social media, to be honest with you. I don't run my social media, so if you guys send me stuff, I have no idea. I don't read it. I don't see it. I have somebody else to run that, but yeah, I think at 140, especially at 140, which is a hot division right now, I think I would do pretty well. I think my work rate is what sets me apart. I was a guy to throw anywhere from 75 to 85 punches a round. I was extremely active. I was physically strong. I was able to fight in the inside. I was able to box on the outside. I can vary my attack. I had quick feet, quick hands, and I would say I was defensively savvy too. If you want to judge me by when I was 147 pounds, that's fine. But you go back and watch my 140-pound fights. Yeah, I was lethal, definitely lethal. And I threw in combination punches and bunches, and a lot of people could not work me. So, so if I fought like Pitbull, I'll be, it's a guy that comes forward, yeah, but, he leaves a lot of openings. I would box a little bit. I would brawl with him a little bit. I would be able to get in Pitbull, and beat him, on points. I would say knock him out. That boy, he can take a punch. Teofimo Lopez, same thing. Teofimo Lopez, you got to outbox that guy. You got to outbox Teofimo Lopez. If you go back, you watch him against Ortiz. Ortiz was doing well, but Ortiz didn't have the balls to stand there and trade with him in spots. If you trade with T.O. in spots, get out, move, use your legs, you can outbox T.O. for sure. So I think T.O. would have been a really good challenge. However, I think I could have beat him too. Who else is that 40? Who else? Damn, who else is that 40? I don't even know the champions right now that 140. I mean, they keep changing hands. Hitchens, I would have dogged Hitchens. I would have dogged. Dog. Not strong enough. To me, Hitchens is not strong enough. No disrespect to the champ. Congratulations on him being a champ. But like, if I was back at 140, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Yeah, I would have dogged him, because if you got to crowd him, you gotta pin him on the ropes. You can't let him do his thing and box you on the outside, man. He will make the fight extremely difficult for you because he got long arms. He can box really well. He has a high IQ, so you got to pressure him. And I think I had the foot quickness, the hand speed, and the toughness to be able to get inside and break him down and get him up out of there. If I don't know if I'll get him up out of there, but I know I will beat the shit out of him. I know that for a fact. Because look, you look at a guy like Kendall Holt, who was very long and very talented, can box from the outside. Like, I was able to go in the inside with him and even take his best shot. And Hitchinson don't hit like that. So, and he was tall, long, and rangy too. He liked to keep his distance, fight at a comfortable pace, just like Hitchens. So I would have been all up in Hitchinson's ass for sure. That's what I believe. But anyways, y'all can tell me. Go back, watch my videos at 140. And then y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But I beat Lamont Peterson at 40. I beat a lot of cold-ass fighters at 140. Devin Alexander as well at 140. Let's see. Ooh. Tim, would you have tuned up all these guys at 140? Hell yeah, I would have tuned their ass up. That's facts. At 140, I ain't gonna lie, I was lethal, man, at 140. At 147 is a bit difficult. I don't know. I was always a smaller guy, but this crop at 147 to me, I mean, Boots is tough. Boots is tough, man. Boots is not an easy fight. He got attributes a lot of guys that don't have. He got long arms, he can punch, he got good hand speed, and he a dog. He is definitely a dog, man, and he'll fight. So he would have been somewhat difficult to fight for sure. Stanionis is tough because he just comes forward and he swings. I told you that come forward style is difficult. But, I think I would have been able to get on angles on him and work. It would have been a tough fight, though, with Stanionis as well. Brian Norman Jr., tough fight. He comes to fight. Very, very intelligent fighter. So, yeah, it would have been very competitive for me at 147 pounds for sure. For sure. I think both weight classes would have been competitive, to be honest with you. So, Bud gonna cry after he gets his ass beat. What happens if Bud knocks out Canelo? What happens if that's what I want to know from y'all fans, man. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if Bud knocks out Canelo? Now, that's possible. That's possible. Yo, the IL 87 with another super chat. Yo. It says rematch with Pacquiao made me a fan for real. You fought mad as hell. XD, you guys had some crazy exchanges. Your style on Marquez, it says though. Yeah. I appreciate you, bro. For real. Those crazy ass exchanges, we did. Yeah, for sure. The second fight, that rematch was cold. I ain't gonna lie. That was a fight where I fought with emotion. And when I fought with emotion, I ran out of steam. You know what I'm saying? I ran out of juice. I was fighting with emotion. I was trying to be something I was not. I was trying to knock out Manny Pacquiao. I'm not a puncher like that. I didn't stay within myself, and that's what cost me the fight. So, yeah. But yeah, those exchanges. And then the Marquez fight was more just staying disciplined. Marquez is an extremely disciplined fighter, always on balance, great combination puncher. He punches hard as hell. I'm not going to lie, he can punch. I felt every shot he threw at me and it landed. I felt it. But, yeah, Marquez definitely, that was more of just keep making Marquez pick up his feet. His feet had to be set to be able to punch. And once I did that, it was easy for me. I'm not going to lie. That Canelo chin is too good. I know, but anything is possible, man. That's what I tell y'all. The only thing, look, there's a solution to everything in life, right? That's what I believe, but death itself. So, anything is definitely possible. Don't be shocked. Tim shocked a lot of dudes and fans that thought he would lose. You ain't lying. Brittany, for real. Yeah. I was always, a lot of times I was underdog. I'm not going to lie. I was underdog in a lot of those fights. A lot of people, and I felt like at times, like my promoter was setting me up to lose. Every fight that I had after a championship was tough. It wasn't easy, So I trained like every fight was my last fight, to be honest with you, because once you lose that title, it's really hard to really make money. It's like you get a huge ass pay cut once you lose that title. So you might make, 150,000, 200,000 of money. As you keep defending, the money starts to rise up, but if you don't get to that $1 million mark, you can get dropped right back down, to making 50, 75,000 a fight. And so it's very important for fighters that when they get that championship, you got to defend that title and you got to hold on to the title like it's your kid, like it's one of your kids. I ain't gonna lie. Yep. Let's see, Bradley Pacquiao. All right. Saying what happened to Haney. What happened to Haney? Haney, look, Haney just, look, what happened to Haney, to be honest with you, from my eyes and my perspective, he got a little bit too cocky, he got a little humble pie. Now, that doesn't say that, you got Garcia who cheated, he had an advantage, I personally, the weight was an issue for me. The 3 pounds was the issue. We had no clue about the drugs until afterwards.
So the weight for me was the problem to begin with, because he didn't have to squeeze down to 140 pounds. And so he had all that extra steam going into the fight. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, Haney blows up to this weight, this weight. That's water weight. That's water retention. That ain't real weight. You know, Haney don't lose weight the right way, the proper way. That's the reason why he blow up so fast. You know, he tears his body down to make 140 pounds. You know, and that's the reason, probably reason why he had a hard time taking that shot from freaking Garcia. Now, let's see them fight again at 100 and, I guess they making weights now, 144 pounds. Let's see what happens then. You know, if Haney goes back into that rematch and he gets beat or gets knocked out, it's gonna be embarrassing. Shit, it can be a career ending for Haney. I'm not gonna lie. That's a dangerous fight for Haney. It really is. And he gotta come back and he gotta face those demons, yo. And I'm curious about that you know, that one left hook that's gonna land on that chin, if he's gonna be all right, or he gonna do the stanky leg. So, you know, we'll see. You know, it's going to be more mental than anything for Haney. Haney definitely has the skills to beat him, and that's the reason why I picked Haney to win. You know, shit, I picked Haney to win the fight because he got better skills than fucking Garcia. But Garcia got a trick. He a one-trick pony with that left hook, and that left hook was the difference, period. Using drugs or not, it was the difference, that left hook. Now, Haney was winning a lot of those rounds, he was. But the ones that he got knocked down in, you know, the other guy won. Garcia won. So, it is what it is. Could be a different fight. We'll see. All right, the stanky leg. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. The stanky leg is for real, man. I look up to you. Hey, man, Oscar. Hey, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Oscar. You know, I appreciate you, bro. That's love, man, for real. What part? What part, bro? Is it more fighting? He got knocked down 5 times. Heck yeah, he did, man. He did. You know, some might say it's the roids or whatever. I get it. I say it's the extra weight he had. He had that extra weight. He didn't have to pull that out of him. So see, look, Garcia, he didn't want to pull that out of him because when he fought against Gervonta Davis and he had to squeeze that out of him, he felt that shit inside the fight, and he was just like, nah, I don't want to feel that no more. So fuck it, I'll give up the money or whatever. Haney took it. However, you know, that's what it is. That weight was too much, in my opinion. So me being a fighter, I would have made sure well, shit, it was 3 pounds, so he couldn't make sure, but I would have put some stipulations after the fact. I would have said, you can't come in no more than this. Kind of like what Keyshawn did with his opposition. Yeah, I don't know. There's no writing on here, John. I don't see nothing, but I appreciate the super chat, John. I don't know what happened right there, but I don't see nothing. My bad, bro. I don't see nothing on there. You didn't write on there, champ. Let me see. Bigger? Who? Way bigger in Haney than, yeah, Duarte, yeah. I thought Ryan was cool. It says, appreciated, brother. Hey, no, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real. How could be a better fighter if he took the sport seriously? Who is that? Who can be a better fighter if he took the sport seriously? Ryan still owes $900K for missing weight. Damn. That's crazy. Ryan was out of shape. Yeah, yes, he was. Right. A lot of people don't know that. He was definitely out of shape. Is Floyd the best fighter ever? No, he's not the best fighter ever. Absolutely not. He's one of the best fighters, but he's not the best fighter ever. No. In your career, what coach would you have loved to work with? In my career, damn, that's a good one. Shoot. What coach would I have worked with? Oh, man. I got to think about it. I don't know. Man, I don't know. To be honest with you, look, my coach, Joel Diaz, Man, we had great chemistry, man. I thought he was cool. I thought Joel was cool. I mean, it's my father, Joel. I thought Teddy was cool. I thought Teddy Atlas was dope. If I would have worked with Teddy a lot earlier, I think I would have been a lot different, a lot different fighter. Yeah, I think I would have been a different fighter. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with Joel. I'm cool. Me and Joel, we clicked. We were tight, man. Yeah, we were tight, and he understood me, and I understood him. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I got to think about that. Did the Ryan take PEDs on purpose? What's the inside information? Look, I've heard that he didn't. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I heard that he didn't. I heard it wasn't his doing. That's what I heard. I don't know. And the person that I heard it from, I believe wholeheartedly. However, it was in his system, so it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It was in his system. It's in his system. That's it. You pop dirty. You pop dirty. That's what it is. Oh yeah, Oklahoma in the house. What's good with you? I see you, Mighty. Canelo, but just a cash grab extra. Yeah, I don't think Canelo really wants to do this fight. I don't. I think that he just couldn't resist. The money was too much. I don't think he really cares for the fight, to be honest with you, because I don't think Canelo believes that it's going to do anything for his legacy at all. He's going to get all the credit in the world from me. He beat Crawford. You know, Crawford's a pound for pound number one, number two, how you put him. So he going to get all the credit from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the weight. I don't care about the weight. I don't. He beat Crawford, a dude that has not been stopped yet, a guy that he stops him too. He getting all the credit from me. So I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. So don't think that I'm going to run away or whatever. If something happens, I'm not running away. I don't run away from nothing. I don't fear nothing, So he getting all the credit in the world. And then vice versa. So what y'all think? If Crawford somehow stops Canelo, what would y'all say? Type in the chat. What would y'all say? If Crawford was to stop Canelo Alvarez, what would y'all say? If he even beats Canelo Alvarez, what y'all gonna say? Yeah. It said Canelo isn't getting any credit when he beats Crawford. Well, that's from y'all. He ain't getting no credit from y'all. He gonna get credit from me. What if Crawford beats him? What y'all gonna say? If Crawford beats him, what are y'all gonna say? Is all the stop of his resume and is all that gonna stop? Because I truly believe that's the reason why he wants this fight. He wants this fight because he wants to, no doubt. No, he want no doubt in anybody's mind. He want everybody to say, you're the best. You're the best. That's what he wants. Yep. And, everybody think it's about the money, but nah, I'm telling you, y'all don't know this dude, man. Y'all don't know this dude like I know him. It's not just about the money. Some guys are willing to die before they lose, and he's one of those dudes. So I'm telling you, he gonna figure it out. He gonna have to figure it out because Canelo coming. Canelo ain't playing. Canelo ain't finna play with his legacy and just go in there half-ass. He better not go in there and half-ass and think it's gonna be easy work. He better not. He's smart enough to know that Crawford gonna come for real. So, yeah. You never take anybody lightly. I don't care what their record look like. A lot of guys, they do that. Depending on their opponent, they'll look at their record. Hey, look at Munguia. That's exactly what happened to Munguia. He didn't train for the fight. Every fight, your training camp got to be harder than the fight. You got to make your training camp harder than the fight. So when you get in the fight, it's easy. If you ain't in training camp and guys ain't pushing you in sparring, get rid of them dudes, man. You should need guys in there that's pushing you. You feel me? You gotta make your camp hell so the fight is easy. Hold on, McGee didn't train. Hell no. He heard the name, he saw the record, he saw the knockouts, and he was just like, nah, this guy, easy. Fossey, easy. Yup. All right, Canelo has beaten 2 undefeated champions and unified at super. Yeah, he has. He sure has. So why would Canelo look past Crawford? You don't think Canelo is going to train his ass off? Yeah, I think he should. I think he is. He's smart. He ain't dumb. But if you really have no... Look, I just worry about his interest. Is he really interested in this? I mean, he signed. It's great money. But he said it's an easy fight. That came out of his mouth. He said this is an easy fight. And it probably has to do with the weight. Because he's already fought Charlo, who was light ass, and he's just like, yeah, it was an easy fight. You know, he's hoping that Crawford comes to fight. That's what he's hoping. You know, Canelo now has become, what do you call it, entertainer. That's what he's become, a straight-up entertainer. You know, he wants to put on great fights for the fans. He wants guys that's going to stand there and trade with him. But, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, he not going to, Crawford, if he stand there and trade with him, it's over. You can't sit there in mid-range with Canelo. He's too powerful, too strong. Yeah, David Morel going to shock the world. I see you. Yeah. Christina, I see you. You say you're going to shock the world. Ooh, okay. All right, I see you. I see you. Yeah, well, you know what? He got a chance. He got a chance. I just think that just Benavidez is just, he's different. You know, everybody looking at him like, well, you know, he's come forward, like they're looking at his size, 6'2", you know, he's a pressure guy and all of that, man. I look at his mental. His mental is different. His mental is like Crawford. Like his mental is, this dude takes no for an answer. And sometimes, I mean, that right there along with his skills that he has, whether Morel has more skills or not, that's tough to beat. That is tough to beat. Somebody that's hungry and tenacious like that, this dude is set out. He wants to prove that he is the best at any weight class he's at. He's different. And that mindset, that mindset is everything. So he feels that he can't be beat. And then he's taking in all the Canelo emotions that he got built up inside. You remember when he was a young kid, too? He was bullied. He was bullied when he was a young kid. You little fat kid, bullied. He got all that in the back of his mind. All of that. Yeah, he coming. So anybody start talking and trying to bully him and stuff, do not motivate. That should be a sign on his ass. You motivate Benavidez, yo, he coming for your neck. Straight up serial killer. He ain't playing. I'm telling you. So he gonna bring it. Morel better come ready. He better be ready to box every single round and fight too. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard to stop Benavidez, man. He gonna come and keep coming until the last bell ring. So we'll see. Call Spence, tell him to fight. Better be what happens. Nah, man. Everybody, they better stay away from Better BF. Hey, Better BF ain't nothing to play with. That dude is a straight up tank. He go ham. That dude got thumpers. If you ain't never seen his hands, I swear, we need to get a picture of his hands. And we need to get a picture of his hands when he put them hand wraps on. I ain't never seen anything like his hands is like double my fist. Crazy. He got muscles on his hands, like my head. I got muscles on my head. He got muscles on his hands. Serious, man. That dude is serious. And his chest, like, it kind of perfuse. It's like, I don't know. He just, the way his body is made is different. I'm like, brother, this dude an alien? I don't know if y'all believe in aliens, but man, I'm like, that dude must be, he got to be an alien. He different. His body is different. Yes. So, oh, man, let's see. Oh, what we got? Spence by decision. Man, I don't know what Spence gonna show up, to be honest with you, man. I hope it's the best Spence, but you know, that's gonna be something different. I don't know when he returning or whatnot, but man, Spence been off for a while, man. It's hard to really get back into that rhythm and that groove, man, and take them shots. Yeah, if Spence got his mind made up and he's willing to endure whatever pain that comes along with fighting Fedora, man, he gonna do all right. You know, he got a good inside game to get inside and work Fedora, but man, Fedora has been working on his boxing. You know, I've been telling Fedor, work on your boxing, use those long arms in your advantage. And if he can keep Spence outside and don't allow Spence to get close, it's gonna be a tough fight for Spence. So, yeah, I just hope to Spence, man, he come back right if he thinks of coming back. If he thinks about coming back, but shit, if I'm him, I'm retiring. He ain't got nothing else to prove in my book. In my book, Spence, he ain't got nothing else to prove. He one of the best welterweights of this generation. That's facts. Of this generation, one of the best welterweights. And I understand everybody's like, whoa, the defense is this. No, listen to me. All the time off and stuff like that, dog. He went through a car accident. Think about that. He come back and face Danny Garcia. Dog, come on. This dude is cut from a different cloth. He went through 100 miles an hour out of his damn Ferrari. Then come back first fight, forget a tune-up, and fight Ryan Garcia. Not Ryan Garcia, Danny Garcia. Come on, man. That dude different. I don't care how y'all slice it up. That's a different cat, man. He got Ugas on his record, too. Beat Ugas, Sean Porter. Man, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer in my book. Hey, Tim, just want to say you have a big fan in Mexico. What's up? My dad criticized you for the Provodnikov fight, but that fight showed me you were not only slick and skilled, but also a warrior. Much love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, no doubt. Thank you. It said Desert Storm, pray that you, Chantel, sell out for... You pray that me and Chantel sell out for your excellency? That's crazy. No, man. Hey, it is what it is. I'm cool. I'm not gonna say much about that. Yeah. All right. Spence will watch that Fedor dude. Man, I hope you're right. Spence beating better be it by decision. All right. Car crash did a lot. Yes. Car crash and just how you live outside the how you live outside the ring. How you live outside the ring, it affects you. I'm not gonna lie, man. I did the most. Y'all don't really know. That why you think I had to retire at 33? You know, not only was it my fighting style, but it was just everything that I did growing up. You know, turned 18 years old. You know, started drinking then. You know, hanging out, smoking, all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like when I'm talking from like experience. I'm not talking out of my ass like I ain't never done anything. For real. And that's why I'm always telling these young fighters, yo, save your money. You know, invest in your money. You know, like, cause shit, when I got my first big check and I paid off my bills and stuff, man, and I had to pay taxes, shit, I was back to square one after paying taxes too that year. So that's why I'm always telling fighters, like, man, don't be buying all them chains and shit. Like, you know, you want to feel validated. Then you don't need to feel validated with that. Feel validated when you buy your first house. When you buy your house cash. That's when you feel validated, not having a chain around your neck so you can feel some type of way. And cars depreciate. Houses, the value in them joints go up. You know, you wait long enough and it continue to go up. The housing market is crazy right now. Still today is crazy. So, you know, being smart with your money is very important. It's not about how much money you make. It's what the money that you get and what you do with it. You know, that's what it's important. So I'm always telling these youngsters when I see them and everybody think, oh, old Papa, old this, old that. Man, come on. I'm just trying to run game. I'm trying to tell you, you know, because I've been there and I've done that. So y'all think I'll be bullshitting. Y'all think I'm playing when I say what I say. I don't be saying that just to say it. I say it for real. And because I've been through it. Anyways, for real, the Mexican G, what up with you? Crawford won't be able to utilize his footwork with extra weight. You think so? Okay. He's going to be carrying. Yep, I'll get you. He's going to fatigue. He says, at least this I see happening. You know what? Where I could see Crawford fatiguing is if the pressure becomes too immense. And if he can't hurt Canelo, or bag him off, get a little breather, Canelo being as big as he is and Crawford having to fight as hard as he can the whole time, you worry about if he gonna run out of steam. I get it. You know what I mean? It's part of it. It's a bigger man. You know what I mean? Think about it. If you have I don't know. Let's say if you had a Ford Focus, right? A Ford Focus, and you're going against a tank. You know what I mean? And y'all going head to head. That tank eventually is gonna start running you over, man. It don't matter how much you press on that gas. You know what I mean? It's gonna eventually gonna run out. You know, it's gonna push you back. So Crawford will have to go through that. There's no doubt about it. That resistance is gonna be different. It's something that he ain't never felt before. You know, and you worry about that. I worry about that for sure. You know, but I think I don't think Crawford's going to come in at 168 pounds. I really don't think so. I think he might be a little bit lighter. If you notice, Canelo comes in about 166-ish. So it's like, is Canelo really a 168-pounder? I don't think so. I think he's very comfortable at that weight, but I think Canelo can make I think he can make 160, to be honest with you. But he doesn't want to stress his body. You know, he's pretty thick, got thick legs, you know, big rib cage. So he's a pretty solid guy. So, yeah. Buddy comes in, again, a little lighter, 2 pounds under the weight class. So, you know, but I don't think Crawford's going to, I personally don't think Crawford's going to say, oh, well, I'm going to make 168 because that's the weight class. Nah, he's going to be at the weight where he feels comfortable, fluid, you know, and strong. So I think maybe 164, 163-ish. You know, he going to go up as high as his body allows him to go up, I believe. Yup. I appreciate you, John. No doubt. Start a live chat. You know what? You know what? I got to figure out how to, Tim ain't kissing the ring. Have somebody, look, I'm not. It's just me. Somebody was like, yo, he offered you $1 million to do this, do that. That's not me. I'm sorry. I don't, it's not me. They're like, whoa, what if it was 10 million? I was like, no, I won't. And they're like, you crazy for that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but that's me. I'm not thirsty for money like that. You know, I'm good. I've invested my money well. I've took care of myself. My family's all taken care of. All of my kids, all their colleges is paid for, yo. You know, like I planned this whole thing. Everything that I've done in my career, I've planned it. You know, even the commentary after my career. It's all been planned. You know, and I've been able to execute it all. So anyways, yeah, Matt, no doubt. I see you. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. Hey, Tim. It said, what was your favorite fight to announce for all the 2023 combined with 2024? Yeah, I like how speechless you were with the Fury and Ngannou fight. Okay. All right, laughing my ass off. Hey, my favorite fight to call? Shit, 23, 24. Oh, man. To be honest with you, that Fury and Ngannou fight was extremely hard. It was extremely hard to call because I had no ears. I had no ears to the truck. It was no transmission. It was crazy. It was hard. We were out on the island by ourselves. Like, I have no idea how much we had no communication with the truck and the people in the production. We had no communication. I couldn't hear anything. You know what I mean? Anything to do with any VOs we had or anything that was maybe they had a story on that they wanted me to comment on. Like, I had nothing, you know, and then me and Tess were just flying solo a lot of the times and just kind of just freestyling. You know what I mean? Like, you get up in those binds, you guys don't see it, but it's a lot that goes on, yo. It's a lot that goes on. But my favorite fight, damn, I would say it had to be the Cepeda-Baranchyk fight. It was I called that fight with Bernardo Osuna. I think it was 2023. That was a crazy fight. It was like, I think it was like a total of 7 knockdowns between the two. And it was like Rock'em Sock'em Robot. It was like back and forth. Baranchyk, I don't know if you watched it. I think it was in a bubble. It might have been even earlier than that. So than 2023. But yeah, that fight was crazy. That fight was insane for sure. That was probably my favorite fights to call. Because I lost my voice that night. I could not believe it. Call. Let me see what else we got here. No, Matt again. Oh yeah, the Alan Garcia knockout was diabolical. Oh yeah, you right, Matt. Appreciate the super chat. You ain't lying on that. That shit was diabolical, yo. You know, I hate to see a young, talented guy like that, man, full of confidence. You know, looking towards the stars, like everything was flowing the right way. You know, he had high hopes and dreams, and then boom. It takes one punch. Like, this sport is so freaking hard, man. Like, you know, you can be the best fighter in the world, man, and get caught with that one shot, you know, and go down and don't even realize it, right? Don't realize it until you wake up what happened. You know, he was in that corner and he had no clue what happened. I promise you. And then you go back and you watch that, man. So we haven't seen him since then. We have not seen him since then. And which is good that, you know, he's getting a long break, but that doesn't mean he can't come back, right? It doesn't mean that. You know, that just means that he got a tougher road ahead of him. That's what that means. And I think the young man can bounce back. I really do. I think he can bounce back. He can learn from his mistakes. And if he got a positive mindset and a strong will, I think he can do something in the sport. He's a very talented young man. He just got caught, you know, and that happens, you know. So respect to him and his team, for real. Yo, KG, what up with you? Oh, man, let's go. Let's go real quick. We gave Tank love, and he still dish you. What say you, bro? It says, take it flutch for that shit. Go, what? Keep going, Desert Storm. Look. I gave Tank love. Look, I don't give love to receive. I don't give love to receive love. I don't. Because everybody not going to love the way I love, right? And so if I show Tank love and he don't give me love back, it doesn't matter to me. That's not my problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say what's on my heart. I'm going to say what's on my mind, right? And as of late, the man that I see now is different than the man that I saw a few years ago. You know, a lot different. You know, my judgment upon a man was his actions. And I'm judging him by his actions right now. You know, I judged him by his actions in the past. You know, as far as his career and everything goes, he came clean and said what his career was about. And that's the reason why I don't harp on it. Because he said it's about the money. And I know the sport is the thing. I get it. However, I don't want to be one of those nagging old timers sitting up there like, oh, you know, we used to do it back in the days. We used to do it like, I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm accepting what he's saying. I get it. It sucks, but that's him. But when we talk about who's the best, when we talk about who's the best fighter at lightweight, who's who's gonna be, mentioned as being a legend in the sport, he got to be comfortable with the fact that if I don't put him there because of his actions, that's what it is. He said he don't care about legacy. He don't care about facing Shakur Stevenson. He don't care about facing the best. What he said is that he care about the money, and that's it. He don't have to fight Shakur. That came out of his mouth. I'm not making that up. So you got to take the bitter with the sweet. I respect what you're saying. However, this is what comes with that. And this is what people going to think. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say, you ducking the smoke. And they are. And it is fair to say that. And so when I go on my rant and I talk about, like, the fact that he's staying loyal to the people that he is, that's real. That's real shit. That's just what it is. He's staying loyal to the people that he is. And now the fights could be a little bit more difficult to make if he even had a thought in his mind, because Shakur is now with Turkey. And you see the beef going back and forth with him and Turkey. Tank and Turkey. Oh, you didn't invite me? You see it. Y'all see it. Y'all follow this shit more than I do. So that's just what it is. So I'm like, yo, the fight now is going to be even harder to make. And so when I see the comments, because y'all see y'all comment, right? I'm always commenting. Yo, I read the comments, yo. I read every single comment y'all say. I read it. And I attempt to give y'all a response. I do. So when you talk about Canelo, right? You saying, oh, well, you want the fight with Crawford, right? Yeah, I want the fight with Crawford. I just thought that Canelo was going to actually go with PBC, because that's who he's been dealing with. I didn't think he was going to go with anybody else. And then Canelo had beef with Turkey. Y'all don't remember the beef, the back and forth they had going on? Where Turkey called him out and told him all he wanted is easy fights. So I'm saying to myself, like, oh, shit, look at Canelo. Canelo ain't finna kiss the ring. Canelo's like, I don't need Turkey. Like, I'm making 35 million and this and that. That's facts. That's real. That's all I'm saying. And so when you see me say, damn, he kissed the ring, it's because, yo, I thought he had beef with this man. I thought they didn't like each other. That's it. So that's what all I'm saying, yo. You know, that is all I'm saying. So it's just interesting to me that Canelo is going to fight on the Turkey Al-Ashi card. It's really interesting to me. So, anyways, let me see what up. The only way I see Tank and Shakur having a showdown is if it's for a unification or undisputed at 135, the politics in the way. Yeah, you actually right, Matt. I appreciate the super chat. No, you're right, Matt. For real, I was thinking about that today. I was like, damn. I was like, Shakur might have to fight his friend. Shakur might have to fight Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn Davis about to get a strap. And then if he beats it, but that's if he beats, he got to beat him. He got to beat Berincic. And then you got, who is it? You got Morel going for the IBF. So then Shakur got the WBC, Tank got the WBA. So he might have to come back to TR to make it happen. You know, it's crazy to me, right? A lot of people, and I'm going on a rant. I'm going off on a tangent real quick. How Tank is the #1 fighter. We sit here and everybody talk about his resume. He's talking about he ain't fight nobody. A lot of people say that. But how the hell is he the #1 guy at lightweight? Everybody got him on at #1 lightweight, right? That's crazy. Don't you think that's crazy? Everybody's saying he don't fight anybody. But he's the #1 lightweight in the world, according to many people. So that's ironic. Shakur wants that #1 spot. He wants that spot. Now, if Shakur can fight Keyshawn, get a strap, and unify the titles that way, then he could probably move in the #1 spot. But if he can't get in those fights with that top rank, where's Shakur gonna stay? He probably stay where he's at, #2. So he might have to fight his friend, man. He might have to unify against Keyshawn, and he might have to fight Morel, you know. And it's a possibility he may have to go back and fight on Top Rank. So I don't know. I don't know the relationship between him and Top Rank at all. I don't know that. So, but I'm just saying, I think it's extremely ironic. Man, another super chat. Damn, man, you balling, man. You just asked a question, man. I see Tank fighting Keyshawn. I see Tank fighting Keyshawn before Shakur, yeah. When he beats Berincic, yeah, which I expect him to make a statement. Yes, Shakur would have to fight for unification. Yes, you right. You absolutely right. I think Tank will fight Keyshawn before he fights Shakur, to be honest with you. I really do. You know, I think he will. I think he will. And you can say, well, he ducking, he this, he that. I don't give a shit what y'all say. You know, whatever it is y'all want to say, that's what it is. That's what you see. That's what you see. You feel me? But this guy has specifically said, I don't care about legacy. I don't care about legacy. So I'm letting it be at that. He don't care about that. He ain't gonna fight Shakur. You know, that's came out of his mouth. So now is it a duck? Hell yeah, it's a duck. Hell yeah, it's a duck. Y'all want me to say it? It's a duck. It's a straight up duck. Oh shit. What's up with y'all? Original. What's going on? It says, Tim, you think Tank look as impressive with Shakur? I think Tank is extremely impressive. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. I would love to see how great he truly is if he can beat a wizard like Shakur Stevenson, who's a defensive master. Yo, look, I think he's a great fighter. I really do. He got the speed, he got power. He's a lot better boxer than many people think he is, man. He is a lot better boxer, very savvy. One of the things that you got to realize about Tank is that he can box, and he can box off his back foot. You go back and you watch that pit bull fight where he was fighting with one hand, he was able to figure it out. He was able to figure it out. That shows you that he has adaptability as a fighter. You know, he's just not in there just throwing continuity. That he can move if he has to, you know, but a lot of these guys can't take the pressure that he puts on them, and they can't take his punching power. So, you know, he'll let them wear down a bit, and then he'll find that kill shot. He'll set them up for that kill shot. So Tank is a bad boy, believe it or not. But again, I want to see him against high-level skill fighters like he is, guys with high IQs. That's the reason why the Shakur Stevenson fight is that's the fight I need. I need that fight. Everybody wants to see that fight, but I don't think it happens. Damn, Keyshawn, Matt again. What up, Big B? Man, god dang, Matt. What's up with you, man? Keyshawn, Tank, I appreciate the super chat. Keyshawn, Tank, Shakur, Morataya, winner for all Undisputed. Yes. Hell yeah. Winner for Undisputed. You right about that. Yep. It says it's called prize fighting, and the ones who earn the right to negotiate. Yep. I can't hate. But as a fan, I'm disappointed in Canelo for not giving us Benavidez. Yeah, I'm disappointed too, man. You look, I try to press their buttons, man. I try to talk shit. I try to do everything to try to get these fights. But, man, they have their mind made up. They have their mind made up. And if they don't want to do something, that's just the fighter's nature. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. And it sucks for the sport and fans that really want to see big fights. So I hear you. I hear you. Oh, man. Another super chat. Thanks to the super chat. Appreciate you. Keyshawn Davis says he's not going to fight Shakur. Sounds good, but but let's see once they put 10 million in front of him. Yeah. Uh-huh. I bet he's going to sign the contract. Yeah. Uh-huh. I think so. Look, man, it's money. Hey, we look. A lot of us are trying to get our families out of the streets, out of the ghetto. We not trying to better our lives. I can see that happening, man. I could really see that happening. Money talks, bullshit walks. At the end of the day, whether you kiss the ring or not, it's up to you ultimately. It's up to you. And most of the time, people gonna do what they feel is right for their family. So it is what it is. I might talk shit. I might laugh. I might giggle, whatever. But, I'm not stupid either. I just come my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kissing the ring. Not going to happen. That's just me, right? Let's see. All right, what's going on, man? I appreciate the super chat, the $2 super chat. See, is Chocolate too old to fight Bam now? Yeah, I mean, Chocolate is. He's an old cat. Look, all these guys, Estrada and Chocolatito. Look, these guys, they legends. You know what I'm saying? They legends in the sport. So they're willing to pass the torch to the young one, the next one. And that's why I respect these guys. They willing to do that, man. And I think Chocolatito will give Bam a shot, and I think Bam will beat him. I don't know if he'll stop him, but I think Bam will beat him. Too young, too fast, too strong. He's already sparred him a bunch of times. He knows what he's up against. I got Bam winning that fight. But yeah, I respect Chocolatito and Estrada. Both future Hall of Famers for sure. Hell yeah. Damn, Matt. Another super chat cut, bro. Man, I got to get ready to go. Man, I know plenty of fighters who are friends outside the ring and will take the payday to support each other's family. Nothing personal, just business. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. I get it. A lot of people said back in the days, it was like, Tim, why didn't you fight Crawford? Why didn't you fight Crawford? You should have fought Crawford. I said, man, I didn't want to take food off his table. you know, and vice versa. You know, we probably could have made a shitload of money, but I respected Crawford enough, and I met his family. He met my family. You know, it would have been tough. It would have been tough on the entire family. My kids, like Crawford came over and hung out with my kids, man, threw the football with them and stuff. So it was like we were really close and tight, you know. And I know some of y'all gonna be running off and saying Crawford would have did this to you, did that to you, whatever. Yo, you better ask Crawford about me. Crawford to tell you, serious problem. I was a serious problem. You better ask Crawford about me. Yeah. We had way more than one sparring session. Trust me, Crawford know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? When I was back in my heyday, Crawford know. You know what I'm saying? He definitely knows. But Crawford right now is the man. He's the man right now. So I'm just saying. Let's see. Yeah, you right. Damn, Matt. Matt, come on now. I appreciate the super chat, man. God damn. Matt. It says, bam, Nakatani is the fight I need. Okay. I agree. I like that. And it's gonna have to happen. It's definitely gonna have to happen. That Nakatani fight gonna have to happen. I want to see Nakatani in any way, to be honest with you. That's the fight that I want to see. Nakatani anyway. Those two right there. Hold on one second. I gotta start my car up. I'm in my Tesla. Hold up. Yeah, I'm in my Tesla. All right, sorry about that. Let me see if I can get my car started. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. If it goes off, I'm my bad. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, give me 1 second. I got to find this. My bad. Yeah, that's a fight that got to happen. Damn, that's a hell of a fight. That is a hell of a fight. I don't know who the hell will win that fight, to be honest with y'all. I really don't know. But anyways, yo, I got to get rolling. That tuned in, yo. I'm gonna try to get some of y'all up on this thing, man. I don't know how to do all of that. How to, you know, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody, a specialist or something, on how to actually get, you know, you guys to come up, because I want to communicate. I want to see y'all faces. I want to talk boxing with you guys. I want to hear your knowledge of the game and the sport. So, and next time I do a live, I'm gonna try to do a little bit later. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to invite some of you guys up. And I appreciate you. Let me see. Relax and chill. What's up? Thanks for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Is Shakur really like that? Yeah. Why the struggles in last few fights? He's you know what? Hand injuries, trying to appeal to you guys, the fans. You know, that's a lot. That weighs a lot on a fighter. In attempting to change his style and be something that he's not. That has issues. It could be the style matchup too. The guys that he's facing. You know, there can be a multitude of things that he's going through outside that we don't see, you know, he's going through in his life. So, you know, all that stuff can accumulate, you know, and give you somewhat of a subpar performance. But, you know, hearing all of the noise, man, that's hard and tough to deal with. You know, it took me a while to be able to deal with it. I had to go through a shitload of criticism to be able to, I would say, harden my skin. You know, like now, it don't fucking matter what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? I laugh, I clap back, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know who I am. Shakur got to know who he is. And sooner or later, he'll find out. Once you got to go, you got to get in that hot seat. That's just what it is. And that's where he's at right now. He's in the hot seat. And people will always have something to say about you. It don't matter where you at in life. They're going to always have something to say about you. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe it, you know, if you believe what they're saying, then they'll have some effect over you. But if you don't believe what they're saying and you know who you are, you know who you truly are inside, then it has no effect over you. So when I hear things and people talk and people say this and all of that stuff, like, I just laugh because I'm just like, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't affect me much, but it affects a lot of fighters because we put our heart and soul into this shit. Y'all don't really know it. We put everything into it. You know, it's life or death. We riding. You know, we not, well, you got some fighters that are educated, but, you know, a lot of us are not. We not educated. We didn't go to school. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this is what we do. This is what we love. You feel me? So we put everything into it. And so when somebody put us down, it hurts. You know, it definitely hurts.
So, and it has an effect on us. So once he deals with that, Shakur gonna get stronger. He's gonna get tougher, and I think he'll be back and even stronger in this next fight. So we'll see what he does against Kid Austin. So Bud stopping Canelo is crazy. Yes, it is. I know. But anyways, I gotta roll out. I appreciate the love and support. Hey, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you, Matt. You crazy, man. All them super chats, but I appreciate the love. Yo, you show. Hey, DIL, what up? I appreciate you, man. 8-9 for sure. See you, champ. Catch you later. Hey, I'm going to try to get y'all to come up, man. For real. Matt, I want to get you to come up. You know what I'm saying? My man DIL, I want to see you come up too. There, I want to see that. I want to see some of the ladies come up as well. Yeah. I'll check y'all later. Peace and hair grease.